destroyed another perfectly good bobcat set. But we'll get them. We just gotta thin out this coon population. So yeah, so here's how it lays out. So we got this that rolls down, and you guys have seen me catch on the other side of the hill over there. Then you got the ridge line here, a fence line here that goes up to a pasture. So it goes up, that's where the fence line is. I figured it looked like a good spot to maybe catch a bobcat, put something shiny, catch your eyes. So we got Hunter Man with us today. But that's what we got. So we're gonna get him dispatched. Not a whole lot going on right now this morning. We moved one trap. We're gonna reset this one, and then probably rebait a couple of them for the week and go from there. So that's what we got going on. Other than that, we'll keep you posted down the line. Alright guys, we're down the line a little bit farther, about halfway through this property. I had a feeling in my giblets. I was like, guess that's the coyote today. So we're catching up. We're starting to get one today, which we need 9 in the next 3 days if we're going to break even for days. But sitting at number 14 on a cable restraint on a trail crossing here under the fence. So get your. So there you go. She was still alive, so we ran up and shot her. But yeah, that's what we got going. So we're gonna cut this out and then try to block this back up again. She's got it open up pretty good. So that's what we got going. Yeah, that's a good deal. That's number 14, I believe. Or 13, I'm not sure which one we're on. I just uploaded all the damn videos last night, but I think we're on 14. Yep, so now we gotta go finish this fence line all the way down. I got a few more snares there. Then we got 1 or 2 on there and about 3 or 4 traps, and then we're heading back towards the truck. And then it's the fox farm. And then I gotta call my dad, see if he checked the badger line. And then go from there. So, alright, hopefully we'll see you guys again here in a little bit, just down the road here, down at the bottom. I got 3 snares, I think, down there. So, good deal. They were moving. Just wish they were hitting my leg holds. That's a new thing. I told myself I wanted to catch quite a few more this year in leg holds, and this is only the third or fourth one I caught in the snare.
I've got a couple of snares.
You caught 1 in a snare, 2 in a snare. So this is number 4 in a snare this year. So that's not bad. So that means we caught, if this is 14 and we caught 10 in leg holds, that doubles the amount I caught last year in leg holds.
No, this is number 3 in a snare.
Number 3 in a snare? Number 3 in a snare. So even better, we caught 11 in leg holds. So we still got plenty of season left. We go to January 31st or 30th, however many days are in January. That's how long we go. So I try to stay off the public lands this year until after pheasant season. Not that all pheasant hunters are assholes, but a lot of them don't like trappers. I don't know why. Without us, they wouldn't have any birds. So, alright guys. Well, that's going to be it for right now. We're going to get down the line, get her loaded up, remake this, and shoot on down the road. See you in a bit. Alright guys, end of check day 21. Probably tack this on to tomorrow's video, which we're going to be back into the dark again. So I got to get back to work, you know, life. But yeah, we got a lot accomplished today. Still haven't skinned out anything yet, but we managed to load up all them carcasses. I'm waiting on a call back from a gentleman about a dump location for this, and trying to get rid of. I got pretty much the entire back of the truck is full of carcasses right now. So yeah, we're yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're just waiting for the call back right now, letting the truck warm up a little bit, and then tonight I'm kind of up in the air on what I want to do. I might be going down south into Missouri, maybe, I don't know. Anywho, you know, I don't know what I'm doing any day from day to day, so we'll see what happens. It sounds like I'm probably going to be working pretty late these next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week, next weekend. And, yeah. So with that, I'm probably going to pull my line Thursday night. And after I pull the line on Thursday night, maybe just come home, hose everything off. I don't know if I'll re-dip them or anything, but I'll at least hose them all off, get a lot of the stinks off of them. Yeah, just get everything ready for the next round, and then after next weekend I'll go set a whole new line. I really don't like running that much, so we'll see you guys in the next one. Good evening, guys. We're chasing daylight right now. Just got off work, got up here. Fourth trap. Familiar sight. You guys know the set. We're going to be starting to pull whatever catches on this property right now. I'm not going to reset. We got some pretty shitty weather coming in, and this is a pretty tough property. If I get any bit of moisture on the ground, I'll have a hell of a time getting to half my sets. We got inventory coming in at work, which is mandatory overtime. So, talking fast because I got a lot of shit to do, and I forgot to bring my damn headlamp again. You don't think about it when it's daylight still. But we're going to get this trap pulled, get this guy shot, get him thrown in here. No remakes. I'll probably, even after I check everything, pull some of these ones. And then I'll talk to you guys more about where I made mistakes here and there. So, but let's get this line checked, get this trap pulled, pull the flasher, and go from there. I mean, it's a good coon set. There's 2 coons out of this one set, so no bobcats like I was hoping. Alright, we're gonna get them taken care of and get on the road. Alright, guys, this looks like it's gonna end up with the 1 coon today. I haven't checked the water sets yet. I'm gonna go down there and play in the water here in a little bit, but I want to show you a couple of spots where I made mistakes. So I've got 3 of these style of sets. It looks alright. So we got these corner posts where it wraps. I showed you one a couple days ago. I got a set right here. Now I was primarily targeting cats because you get big cedar drainage that comes up to here into this tight pinch on this ridge line. I think it's a saddle is what people call it. But I got 3 of those. Alright. It's not a mistake. It's just for bobcats. That's specifically bobcat. That would work good on coons, and that would work good on fox. Actually, I think that's cat shit that I found right there. And it's probably a matter of time before that set produces. But to increase my odds, move the set here. Or move the set out here. You know what I'm saying? Put a set here and put a set there. Or do one right off the tuft there, or if that's a cow patty, I don't know what it is. It looks better in the camera than it does with the naked eye. So you put sets there, and you possibly put one here, and then do the same thing down on the other end. Then you get better chances of picking up your coyotes. Again, when I originally set this property, I had coyotes. I didn't even have interest in catching coyotes on this property until later. I wanted to get my cat line in first, and then I wanted to start setting cat sets, or set coyote sets. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. There's a million spots to set coyote sets out here. 1, I don't have enough traps. 2, again, I was trying to set a cat set. And 3, my prospect sets for coyotes really didn't turn out. In a week, I should have picked up more than 2 coyotes on this property, especially with the high traffic that's in here. Unless somebody started hunting them, around here. I don't know. It could be. I mean, there could be somebody in here every single night hunting these coyotes, and I'm just picking up the one or two that don't get shot. That goes back into my last video I posted. Yeah, I've got 3 sets just like this one, all the way down this fence line. Right, I got one here, I got one over there, and yeah, my arm's getting tired. So that's why you guys see a lot of this view. But so that's an area where I probably could have caught a coyote on this saddle if I would have targeted coyotes on this saddle, but I didn't. So we pulled everything on that side of the fence. I'm going to leave these ones. I pulled all the ones that I think are going to be really hard to get and ones that really haven't produced. If it's a trap that I think is going to be a good trap, I left it. I'm going to leave it till the very last minute to pull. And some of them I might get stuck pulling, but I got one particular bobcat set that I want to leave. The rest of them can go. I could care less. Actually, that set we caught the coon in was another one that I really liked, and that was a matter of time before it produced a cat. So yeah, everything else is gonna go, but for right now all we got is the coon. If I run across anything in the water, I'll let you know, but I don't think so. I think we caught the 2 or 3 muskrats that I knew were in that small pond. My creek line sets haven't produced, and I got tired of busting ice setting that muskrat line. So like I said, I got 6 traps in one area and 4 or 5 on this pond, and the first night in that pond we caught the 3 muskrats. There's probably more, but like I said, that's when you bend down and you're shoulder deep in the water. It's a little deep to be playing with them rats, and I don't have the setups quite right, and I need to wire tie my springs off to my 1-bys, because when they fire off, they slide right off of them 1-bys. So I gotta wire the springs up, or I gotta get some hags brackets, and that might be the way to do it. Wait till the ice is on and then go in there with some hags brackets or some sort of bracket, make something work, and put carrots on the triggers just in the general run area, and see what we could get into. I mean, I don't know. Normally I hit them harder earlier before the freeze, and this week would have been a great week to be if we had any water around here, but like everybody else, we're struggling with lack of water right now. I got lucky. I got this drainage. There's muskrats in the drainage. It's just a matter of I need to get in there and trap them. I was hoping for ice. In some areas when I was setting, I had 2 inches of ice. The edges were less than a ½ inch. But here in a little bit, we'll get some ice on here that will give them away where they're at. So I'm working on it here next weekend. So I'm going to be pulling. I made mention I'm pulling Thursday. I'm pulling Wednesday because we got to work mandatory overtime Thursday, Friday, possibly even Saturday. If I don't have to work Saturday, which I kind of hinted since I'm the new guy, I'm not going to be much help anyhow. Then I'm going to be setting a whole new line. And I'll try to do a better job of taking you guys along on that trip. I know I had a couple guys asking specific tips and tricks. This coyote trapping, there's no right way, no wrong way. I mean, you can fine tune what you think is right and wrong, but you put a trap, you don't even have to use baits. Just put a trap on every single deer trail. You'll eventually catch a coyote. I mean, but it's called blind sets. Just put it in there. I mean, you walk along. One of my guys asked for a tip. I forget what his name is. Derek, maybe? You know who you are. But somebody asked tips for catching coyotes. For beginners, the way I would do it, if you want to get into coyotes, coyotes are a creature of habit. Cats are the same way. If you find a track of a coyote, put a stick in it, dig a circle all the way around that stick, pull it up, and make sure your pan is right where that footprint was. Don't bait it. Just leave it. Just anchor it in, bury it, flush it up. 9 out of 10 times that coyote will run down that same exact trail and his feet will end up almost in the exact same place. It's science. I don't know why. Something in their biological stuff. If you see a coyote track going this way, there's only one coyote that's going to walk that way. I've done it. I had a snare where I watched a set of coyote tracks work the edge of a what do you call it? Lack of a better word, a brush line. All right, it was just a plum thicket, and at one point he turned, walked 3 feet into the brush, and turned around and walked out. I hung a snare there. It took me 3 weeks, but that coyote did the exact same thing 3 weeks later. He walked out. I followed his tracks in. He walked the exact same path because we had still the same snow. And it's like, or still had snow on the ground, and it's like, well, heck, this is the exact same trail he took. He walked the exact same edge, the exact same distance from the cornfield, and stuck his head in the exact same hole. And the only reason why I know is because that SOB was sitting there when I pulled up. So you can do it. Leg holds. Just find a footprint, dig a hole around it, put your trap right where that footprint was, and make sure that pan is exactly or within a 1/16 of an inch of where his footprint was. At a matter of time. If you got the time to wait them out, wait them out. Guys who don't, we bait or we snare, and put a lot of traps in there. If you want to catch that one coyote, you find his tracks, follow him, set traps down his trail. You want them, and if you're doing baited sets, my best way of figuring baited sets out, make them trip over it. If they trip over it, they can't miss it. If they have to look for it, they might get tired. They're dogs, squirrel. You know, they got ADD. It's like you're trying to catch a 2-year-old with ADD that's jacked up on whatever, you know? They're interested, they're hungry, they want something to eat, but they don't want to work too hard to get it until they have to. And that's when we start catching them in late January. So, but it's getting dark on you guys. So that's going to be it for you. Hopefully that helps somebody. And if you guys do that, let me know. Try that trick and it works out for you. Reach out to me. I'm excited too. I've done it. My brother's done it. I've heard of other guys doing it. It's just a blind trail set. I mean, if you find a footprint, that narrows down exactly what animal's stepping there. The problem with setting every deer trail, though, is you can get a lot of deer setting shit off. And that's my problem today. I had half my trap set off by deer. So I just pulled them. Like I said, I'm pretty much done with this property. I'll try it again here later. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of food source with all these houses. I'm in a residential area, so it's kind of hard to make them work sets. It's a 6-strand barbed wire fence, so it's not conducive to snaring. And that's it. But yeah. Like I said, I like to plug guys who help out. You guys know of them or have an interest in them. Guy's a pretty good coyote trapper. I don't think he has a lot of sets in, but he's putting numbers up. Go check out Iowa Mike Outdoors. He seems like like I said, he's constantly on my feeds. He's constantly commenting. Iowa Mike, you got to find a way to get a hold of me, man. I got something for you. So, like I said, I try to take care of my subscribers. We want to get that 500 subscribers. If we can hit that 500, then I'll do a little bit better giveaway. I know I did a pretty good one at 200. We gave away 2 fish. I don't know if I'll give away 5 fish, but we'll see. I'll make a bunch of Christmas ornaments or something. It'll probably be, if we could get it. So if you guys like, subscribe, share, do whatever you need to do. I know I'm running out of daylight, but you guys have it any other way. So nothing but me and a 4-wheeler. Now I gotta get home. So alright guys, that's gonna be the story. So we'll post this video and yesterday's video together. We do have a coyote on yesterday's video, so that makes number 14, I believe. And if I'm ever off on my counts, you guys square me up, because they're all starting. Once you get past 10, everything blends. So, especially since I'm trying to keep separate counts of the ones my boy catches, which he's up to 3. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at. he's up. No, he's up to 4 now. He's up to 4. So we're up. We're doing good, guys. It's only going to get better. It's going to die off here in a little bit, but my next line will be good to go. Like I said, next line is going to be this line. I was doing a lot of leg holds trying to get them before the shotgun season. During and after the shotgun season for about a week, I run strictly almost snares. Now I'll run 90% snares. One, the ground's like a rock. I'm going to be setting a new area so I don't have pre-existing dirt holes. I haven't scouted half of it. And then the second is there's a lot of freaking food out there. So it's going to be a lot of road lines, and it's going to be a lot of fence lines and a lot of snares. I've got about 10 or 12 dozen snares. With any luck, we put them all in, and it's just going to be time. I'm trying to keep my lines down to about 4 or 5 hours, because that gives me 2 hours in the morning, and then I can run another section of line 2 to 3 hours in the evening, and you get views like this. And the geese are coming in. So, moon's good. Yeah, you guys, we're on the last week of archery season. Get your asses out in the woods. The deer are going to be starting to act a little stupid here. So this is the last run. Usually they're pretty good. If you get in an area where you have aggressive deer, they're still call aggressive. But, alright. We're going to let you guys go at that. And again, like and subscribe. Iowa Mike, if you're still watching this, you need to get a hold of me. I think in one of your videos I posted an email. So, if you haven't already, and if I might have gave you the wrong email, but let me know. Alright, man. You guys, take care, and as always, keep the grind on. This is what we live for. We only have this much time on this planet. So, take care. Okay, guys, I know I've ended that video with me not checking the water set, but I wasn't expecting anything. So we're going to tack this on the end. Yeah, surprise content. The water line produced. So we ended up with 2 muskrats. That puts us up to 5 muskrats. Don't worry about all that stuff I'm getting behind. Most of that's from yesterday. So we caught a coyote yesterday. Buddy shot a coyote yesterday. And actually, we got another coyote there he shot yesterday as well. So, yeah. As always, burning that candle, buddy. So there you go. 2 more muskrats. This puts us at 5. Just more fur in the shed. So, and that was on that Area 51 property. So, alright guys, well we're gonna get to work. We got a lot of it to do. I gotta put on my skin and sweater, and I got an apron on order. So eventually I'll have that too. So, but we got the skin and sweater on, and then we're gonna go to town. So, alright guys, this will be the official end. Take care.